Hare Krishna. Welcome to the special class on Radharani's pastimes. We will first start with Kirtan of Radharani, and then I will narrate some pastimes. Thank you. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite.
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 Gokula Taruni Mandala Mahite.
Gokula Taruni Mandala Mahite.
Gokula Taruni Mandala Mahite.
Gokula Taruni Mandala
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava. सौम्या प्लीज म्यूट करिए, एक ही बंदे को गाने दीजिए. राधे जय जय माधव दाइते.
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite.
गोकुल तरुणी मंडल माहिते.
Gokula Taruni Mandala Mahite.
राधे जय जय माधव दाइते.
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite.
दामोदर रति वर्धन वेशे.
Damodara-rati Vardhana-vese.
हरिणीसुत वृंदावितिनेशे.
Harini-sutta-vrindavitinese.
राधे जय जय माधव दाइते.
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite.
राधे जय जय माधव दाइते.
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite.
वृषभानुदधि नवशति लेखे. वृषभानुदधि नवशति लेखे. ललिता सखी गुण रमित विशाखे. ललिता सखी गुण रमित विशाखे. राधे जय जय माधव दाइते.
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite.
करुणां कुरु मयि करुणभरीते.
Karuna Kurumai Karuna Bharite.
सनक सनातन वर्णित चरिते.
Sanaka Sanatana Varamita Charite.
राधे जय जय माधव दाइते.
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite.
राधे जय जय माधव दाइते.
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite.
राधे 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 जय जय श्री राधे.
Radhe 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 Jai Jai Shri Radhe.
राधे 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 जय जय श्री राधे. Radhe 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 Jai Jai Shri Radhe.
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 Radharani ki jai, Maharani ki jai.
Radharani ki jai, Maharani ki jai.
बोलो बरसाने वाली की जय जय जय.
बोलो बरसाने वाली की जय जय जय.
भानु दुलारी की जय जय जय.
भानु कुमारी की जय जय जय.
राधे 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 जय जय श्री राधे.
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 बोलो राधा रानी की
जय.
हरि बोल. So far we completed some 2 sessions of pastimes of Radharani. Today we will continue from there. Today we are going to discuss some childhood pastimes of Radharani. So as we know, Radharani opened her eyes only when she could see Krishna. And Krishna came to her place, and then we saw how she opened her eyes. She was refusing to open the eyes in the beginning. So as this, she started growing, few months old, about 6-7 months old. Before that, Radharani's mother, Kirtida Devi and Yashodama, they became friends, close friends, and they would visit each other. And that way, Radha and Krishna, they could see each other, you know. And they were small babies, but still, they could see, and they knew, you know, who they are. So actually, when Radharani appeared, all her Nitya Sakhis, she has a lot of Sakhis which are Nitya Sakhis, you know, they are always in her pastimes. They all also appeared. For example, Vishakha, she appeared the same day as Radharani. And then we know the Ashtasakhis, you know, they are all well known to certain section of people, not everybody knows. In India, if you ask, even in India, you ask somebody, can you tell names, you know, the people struggle. Of course, we know Lalita, Vishakha, Chitra, Indulekha, Champakalata, Tunga Vidya, Ranga Devi, and Sri Devi, Sudevi. They were the main 8 Sakhis. So when she reached the age of 7, her father, Vrishabhanu, he decided to have a big Prashan, you know, when you feed the first grains to the baby, that ceremony. So he arranged for a big yagya, invited everybody around, all the other villages and, you know, in the whole region. They all came. Nanda Maharaj came with his family. Purnamashi Devi came. And Rohini, Balaram, all, you know. So naturally, Yashoda and Krishna were also there. So as the old ladies, they're talking, older ladies, they talk to each other about what to do. The function means everybody is busy. So Radha and Krishna were left alone. They were left alone to be with each other for some time. So there was some Krishna had some food in, just to keep the babies quiet. They've given some food. So Radharani, even before the ceremony is conducted for Annaprashan, when you do the yagya and then the child is given the first grain, she actually, before that itself, took one grain from Krishna's plate or whatever, that leaf, and she put it in mouth. So Krishna, of course, was very happy to see Radharani. Always, right from childhood, they were very, very happy in each other's company. So then Radharani looked more beautiful when she took this grain. And this way, the ceremony was performed for Radharani's Annaprashan. So the point is that, she broke her fast, or, it was Krishna who did the Annaprashan, although there were all the Pandits and everybody, Brahmanas were there to conduct that. So then one day, when she was a small girl, just, old enough to start helping her mother in some way or another. In India, even now we see the girls help the mothers. Of course, it's becoming less and less because girls are going for their education and higher education and so on. But now it used to be the practice that they help. So Radharani, like this, she was still a child, and how the children play kitchen, like famous games we have, this doctor, kitchen, home, ghar. I'm sure everybody has done that. So they used to do this, and then all the girls or sakhis will come, and then they start playing, and then they decorate. They had a doll of Krishna, so they decorate him, flowers and garlands, and they make garlands and everything. So one game was always cooking for Krishna. They'll make something and then feed him and things and so on and so forth. So one time, when everybody was playing, all these girls were playing, Durvasa Muni, the famous Durvasa Muni, came there. Now, Durvasa Muni is famous and infamous both. He's a great rishi, but certain things, with Amrish Maharaj, he did something, and with everywhere, with Arjuna, with Draupadi also, he tried to do some trick. So he was there. So naturally, and as it is, the girls are not used to seeing some strangers, because everybody used to be from the village, and he's a stranger because he's coming from some other place. So all the girls ran away, looking at Durvasa Muni. Everybody was scared. Girls were scared, and they were also told by their parents not to talk to anybody, any stranger or something like that. But somehow Radharani did not run away. She was not afraid. She was just looking at Durvasa Muni, and she knew that because Kirtida used to tell her about the saints and everybody. So she knew that he is some great saint. She did not know him personally, but so she remains standing there. And Durvasa Muni looked at her, and he was just drinking that nectar of her beauty. Because Radharani, we know already that how beautiful she is. So this way, he just called her and he says, "My dear girl, how are you?" Like that, they exchange pleasantries, and Radharani also asked, what should I bring for you? You know, this like guest comes home. So he said, can you make some sweet rice for me? Sweet rice paisam, they say in South India, in North India, the kheer. Can you make it yourself? But you have to make it yourself. Don't ask your mother. So naturally, Radharani says, okay, you please have a seat. And she ran into the kitchen. And then she ran into the kitchen and started asking mother, I want to make this kheer for Durvasa Muni. So then the mother said, okay, you know how you make it? Do you know the recipe? Radharani said, yeah, you taught me, I will make. So she collected rice, milk, sugar. In North India especially, they put some tej patta, the bay leaf. That also is put. And then some kismis, raisins, elaichi, camphor, some cashews, like that, almond cashews. And that special rice is there for kheer, not the ordinary rice. It's very nice smelling. So she prepared this sweet rice for Durvasa Muni, and she served him. And when the smell itself was so nice, so he had a big smile, and he offered it to Krishna, asked her to offer it to Krishna first. And then he put in his mouth. When he put that was very, very delicious. He it was like a nectar. And he says, wow, you are a magician. You have something extraordinary. I have never seen any young girl making sweet rice like this. So he said, you are Golokeshwari Mahalakshmi. You are not nobody else but that. And then he was in ecstasy. So he finished eating. Then he said, I'm so pleased with you. I will offer you a boon today, a vardhan. What is the vardhan? That whatever your hand touches, whatever you prepare, will always taste like nectar. And then whoever will taste your food, the food cooked by you, he will have long life, strength, beauty, and fame. And that will increase day by day, What a boon. He gave a boon like that. So later on, Yashoda Ma also came to know about the boon. Kirtida told her. So then Yashoda said, Kirti, we should bring Radharani to my home and we'll make her cook for Krishna. So naturally, Radharani is super happy, that she is getting this chance to cook for Krishna. So then that way, then Radharani got chance to serve Krishna. She is a devotee. She wants to serve Krishna always. So she got this chance. Srimati Radharani ki jai. Let's take one more. This is again from our childhood. I told you today we'll just talk about the childhood pastimes. It's at the end of the Pauganda period. There are different periods in childhood. Kaumara, Pauganda, like that. Kishora. This is the time when children maximum play, they are all engaged in playing. So one day what happened, Krishna came back from the forest. He takes the cows to graze. So he comes back. So Radharani and her friends, they invited Krishna to be with them to play, like play and we'll play, we'll dance like that. Actually, before that, Krishna had told one thing, to Radharani. He was so attracted to Radharani. That's why we say that, he's Madana Mohan and she's Madana Mohana Mohini. She attracts even Krishna. So he was just sort of glorifying her. Krishna was in a mood of glorification. So he said, I'll read this. This is very interesting. The essence of all worship is to worship you. If someone worships me without first worshipping you, he will get no results. You are my Mahabhavamai, pleasure-giving potency. We call her Alladini Shakti of Krishna. You derive pleasure by giving me pleasure. My pleasure is your pleasure. You are completely devoid of desire for your own enjoyment. You do not expect anything from me except my association and constant engagement in my service. Thus, anyone following your process of worship will be very dear to me, and I consider them greater than any yogi or tapasvi. Without your merciful glance, no living entity can attain me. I am only attainable by pure devotion. Your activities are pure devotion. One who follows in your footsteps will have no fear of Yamaraj. He will be eligible to serve in my spiritual abode. Whoever desires to serve me with devotion should accept your name first from a bona fide guru and chant purely to attain perfection. Then only will he be eligible to serve me. If one chants Radha Krishna together, I will be controlled by that most fortunate person. You are chief amongst all Gopan Ganas and are greater than even Yashoda Mata. So this last statement is heavy. When Radharani heard that, she became angry literally. She said she was very disturbed. And she called Krishna, something wrong with you? You are crazy or what? How can I be greater than Yashodama? She is your mother. She is your mother for eternity. And she is the most worshipable woman here. And how can you say that I am greater than her? You have something different, something wrong with you. You sometimes you do things like this. So she was, like chastising Krishna. And Krishna said, hold on. Very soon I will prove to you that you are greater than Yashodama. Radharani said, but why? I don't want to be greater than Yashodama. Krishna says, no, you may not want, but I want you to be greater than Yashodama. Because you are greater than Yashodama. And I will prove it to you. So, and he said, you know what? Yashodama will come and hold your feet and beg from you. That situation will come. So Radharani could not understand. She says, what is this going on? Why he had to do all this? He says, this is my desire. And okay, I will prove to you that you are greater than Yashoda. So then the pastime, Krishna arranged for a pastime. Like I said, when he came back from the forest, Radharani and her friends, they caught him and they brought him to her house, to one house actually. They didn't want to go into their house. They went into one other house in the backyard, and then they started playing and dancing. Krishna, of course, he was a little tired the whole day, but when the dance started, he is immediately reminded of the rasa dance. So he started enjoying. And that time passed like that, and they did not realize that it is almost evening, dark, about to be dark. So here, Yashodama is worried, where is Krishna? So she starts asking, she comes out of the home and starts asking, did you see Krishna? How come he has not come? So she started asking everybody. And one girl said, I saw him playing with Radha and other gopis. They're all playing, dancing somewhere. So Yashodama said, okay, take me there. You know where it is? She said, I saw them going in this direction. So they go there and they start asking, and then finally she finds out. So Yashodama comes there and she sees Krishna dancing, and all the Radharani and gopis and everybody is there. And she becomes very angry. She says, stop this. Don't you know that it's time to come home? And she started scolding all other boys and girls, including Radharani. That how can you hold him back? He's so tired whole day. He's just not even eaten anything in the evening. And it is time for him to sleep. After taking his food, take his bath, take his food and sleep. And you people are just simply keeping him here. This is not right. Radharani kept quiet. But they are already planned, so Krishna had planned it. So one of the Sakhis says, hold on, Yashodama, what are you talking about? This is our Krishna. This is not your Krishna. This is our Krishna. We are dancing with him. He doesn't go to forest or anything. He's with us. We are dancing, we are playing. What is your problem? So Yashodama says, what do you mean? What is your problem? He's my son. And how can there be your Krishna or my Krishna? Krishna is Krishna. So they say, no, this is not your Krishna. This is our Krishna. That doesn't, he says, but he's looking exactly like my Krishna. He's dancing like him, he's talking like him, he's everything like him. And how you are saying? So then they say, what do you mean? There cannot be more than one person similar looking. There are supposed to be 7 duplicates in everybody's life. So like this they are arguing, then the mother says, okay, so where is my Krishna? I said, we don't know. You should take care of your own child. How you are asking us? Go, he must have come. You are searching here. He may be at home also. We don't know. So Yashodama immediately rushed back home. And when she went there, she saw Krishna sleeping, sleeping nicely, very comfortably, very peacefully, this. And he's not pretending or something, he's sleeping literally. So she becomes now confused. How can this be? And she again goes there. And then she finds that the Krishna is again dancing there. So she says, okay, I know you people are playing some trick. Let us do one thing. you bring your Krishna to our place tomorrow, and we'll make both of them dance. He also wants to. He always tells me that I want to dance, but I don't allow him. But now I want to allow him. But you have to come to my place. You come there, and we'll dance. We'll make them dance. Radharani is first reluctant. She says, no, why should we bring him? No, we are playing here. Then she says, no, please, I'm telling you, because I think they are same. I want to see them. If they are too different, then I want to see both of them. Finally, Radharani agrees. She says, okay, we'll bring our Krishna to your place. And then both the Krishnas are there. So Radharani says, hold on. As we are dancing, there can be some confusion. We don't want to give our Krishna to anybody. So what should we do? How do we distinguish, differentiate? So Radharani says, okay, I'll do one thing. I'll put a big chandan tilak, sandalwood tilak on our Krishna's forehead. And your Krishna has no chandan, right? So now now it's okay. Now you can play. So they start dancing, and of course their dance is superlative, ecstatic. But what Krishna does during the dance, at one point, he merges, both the Krishnas merge, and they become one. Everything happening in presence of everybody, but using Yoga Maya, Krishna arranges in such a way that there's only one Krishna now. And this Krishna has a tilak. So Radharani and friends, they are coolly playing, as if nothing has happened. And suddenly Yashoda sees that her Krishna is missing. So she says, stop this dance. Where is my Krishna? Radharani says, I don't know. See, we are all here. Oh, you must have kidnapped him. I said, look around, all this is a wall here. Nobody can go out. We have not gone out. Nobody has gone out. You are here. Everybody is here. How can it happen? So then Yashoda Ma became very, very nervous. Because everything happens in her presence. So she started begging Radharani, please give my Krishna back. Radharani says, but I don't have him, How can I give him back? You must have done something. You see, look at this Krishna, he's having tilak, he's our Krishna. And then Yashoda Ma really becomes very disturbed, She falls at the feet of Radharani and says, please, I beg you, give my son back. I am dead without that, And she faints. Now Radharani is looking at Krishna and saying, well, now what should we do? Because so Krishna just, eye-to-eye contact only. Krishna tells her, look, I told you, she will beg you. She is begging now. So you are greater, because a smaller person only begs. A greater person doesn't beg to a small person, right? Smaller person. So then, of course, Radharani agreed, and they put some water on her face, and just said, hey, your Krishna is back. He had just gone somewhere, he's here. And she says, where is your Krishna? No, because this is a confusion here, a lot of confusion. We don't want any confusion. So we have sent him away, we told him to, because he came from some other village. We just told him, you don't want him here. So this way, Krishna proved to Radharani that she is greater than Yashoda Ma. Hari Hari Bol. Srimati Radharani ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji.
Thank
Very
you.
nice. Nice
See you.
time. Thank you.
Haribol. Hare Krishna.